Welcome into CBS News 24/7, a live look at Air Force One as President Trump arrives in London, becoming the first U.S. president to make a second official state visit to the UK. In addition to the pomp and pageantry of a royal reception, President Trump will meet with Prime Minister Keir Starmer and with King Charles at Windsor Castle. So before taking off, Trump said he also plans to talk to UK officials about trade. So CBS News White House reporter Olivia Rinaldi joining us live now in London. Olivia, what is on the agenda and what are you watching for?
Well, Jules, it's good to be with you. President Trump is going to be on the ground for less than 48 hours, but the schedule here is quite packed. He just landed a few minutes ago. Tonight, nothing on the schedule, but tomorrow morning he's set to head to Windsor Castle, and that's where he'll be greeted by King Charles, Queen Consort Camilla, and the Prince and Princess of Wales. They will then participate in a lunch. Keir Starmer, the British Prime Minister, will also be there. They will be treated to a military flyover. That's conjoined between there you see him with the First Lady Melania Trump walking down the stairs, coming to the UK. And I also want to note, this is historic because this is the second time President Trump is getting a state visit. That is unprecedented. Normally, well, most presidents, I should say, don't get a state visit. There have been just 3 in the history of United States presidents, and that's George W. Bush in 2003, President Obama in 2011, and now President Trump in 2019. This is now his second visit, so quite notable there. And the reason why is because the U.S. and the U.K. have what's called a special relationship since the founding of the United States, since the rebellion, the revolution from King George. There has been this special relationship between the U.S. and the UK forged on economic cooperation, defense cooperation, and that's what they're seeking to strengthen here over the next 2 days, where they're having this state visit tomorrow, which will culminate in a state banquet tomorrow night, and it will be with the 150 closest friends of the U.S. and the U.K. sitting down for a meal tomorrow evening with all the pomp and circumstance that you can imagine. And then on Thursday, President Trump and Prime Minister Keir Starmer will have a press conference. And there's certainly a lot for them to discuss, Jules, thinking of what's going on in Gaza, the latest incursions that we've seen there, also what's happening in Ukraine and the increased coordination between the U.S. and NATO as they're trying to get an end to that war. So certainly a lot on the plate for them to talk about over the next couple of days.
Yes, and as you were just talking, we're watching the president and First Lady Melania Trump walking along as they make their visit again. And so we'll continue to follow this, Olivia. Thank you so much. And there they are. We'll continue that on CBS News 24/7.